I am originally from Prince George. The reason I moved to Abbotsford was to get away from my crazy family. You know, being the middle child, it was like I was invisible. I even think my mom thought the house was haunted every time I would make some moves every time I would be walking downstairs. I thought my mom thought the house was haunted, but yeah, the only thing that was haunted about that house was it was buried under the remnants of a well-adjusted family. Yeah, my family was pretty crazy. I think sometimes I could give seminars just to give people the warning signs of when they know they're in a crazy family. So warning sign number 1. You know that your family is crazy when your mom takes you for a ride in the car and tells you that she's afraid of her daughter. I was waiting for my mom to turn the music up like in those spy movies, like, are they listening? I don't know what's happening. Or, and warning sign number 2. You know that your family is crazy when your dad says that he's gonna give a urine sample so that your brother can get a job. So most dads teach their sons a good work ethic. I guess my dad chose to go a different way. And finally, warning sign number 3. You know that your family is crazy when your mom threatens to stab your dad with a turkey carving knife on Thanksgiving. And a fun little fact, if you're wondering who works on Thanksgiving, I can tell you for certain that the paramedics do. I escaped to high school to get away from my crazy family. Some of the classes that I took are pretty memorable. One of those classes being those sex education classes. I can remember one time taking this pledge, and that it said that I wasn't going to have sex until I was an adult, and I trusted the person who I would have sex with. And I showed this to my teacher, and she's like, "Oh, well, you should wait till you get married." So I started thinking. I was like, okay, I can either have trustful sex with one person for the rest of my life, or I can have small patches of distrustful sex throughout my life. I don't know about you, but the second one sounds more appealing. I mean, if they don't want guys to have sex, I mean, they should change the pledge.
That's right, kiddo.
Thank you. And they should change the pledge to make it sound less appealing. Like, do you pledge to work 2 jobs, come home to a mad wife who says that you don't get intimate enough, and that you're such a loser, and ends up leaving you for her aerobics instructor? Okay, thank you.